everyone, please welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to install the ceiling fan, and it's very easy and simple to install it, and without wasting any time, let's get started. In order to install the ceiling fan, it's very simple and easy process. You need a couple tools like a screwdriver. If you have a drill, that's the best. Then you need a stripper, which is wire stripper, cutter, and ceiling fan, of course. If you have a ladder, that is perfect. So this is the ceiling fan. I'm going to install it. And if we look at right now here, this is the light. I'm going to take the light off, then I'm going to install the ceiling fan. So once you get up on the ladder, the first step will be taking out the light. Once the light fixture is removed, I put the lug nut back on the wires. One tip I wanted to share with you as a safety, it's always advisable you turn the switch off and also on your circuit breaker. So that way you can avoid any accident. Now the important step. This is the socket of the light fixture. We're going to remove that. This one has two screws. We're going to save those screws, and those screws we're going to use in our ceiling fan bracket. So I'm going to remove these. These are long screws. So this is where the drill comes in handy. If you have a screwdriver, it will take you some time to remove it. With the drill, you can remove it really fast. So we're going to remove this socket. I'm going to open the box. This one has a manual, please read through. But if you follow the instructions, then it's very easy. So we're going to pull out all the box. This is LED. Light cover. I'm going to leave the plastic as is, all the screws, and it comes with the washer. So these are all screws and these are the washers. These washers are attached together. You need to break it off, just like this. Once you break the washers, then on each screw, we're going to place the washer. We're going to push the plastic back, and when we're going to install the fan, then we're going to remove the plastic. And if you look at how to install it, it's indicated this side up. We're going to install it like this. Screw and the washer. First hand tight, then use a drill. And I'm going to finish installing the other 4 blades the same way. So this is the last blade. So leave the plastic on. These are the 2 screws, the old one we're going to use on the hanging bracket. Before I put this bracket on top of the ceiling, if you can see, this is the notch. This is the pole, comes with the fan. And if you have a high ceiling, you can use a longer one, which you need to purchase it separately. But this is the standard, comes with it. This is the round, and there is a one cut. So it's very important when we're going to place our fan, that will slide it down. It's not going to wobble anymore. It's going to fit in there. So if you put it like this, then it's going to keep wobbling. So that's the tip I wanted to share with you. So make sure the cut goes into that slot. This is the remote control, and this is the controller switch. So we're going to put these 3 into this wiring, then we're going to place this controller switch on top of the socket. And if we look at it in the middle, there is a code. That's a factory default, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are down there. There you can make any combination. And if we look at on the remote control as well, and if we open it for the battery, and if we look at, this is the same coding, 1, 2, 3, 4, factory default. So it's very important, as you've seen, I installed the fan in my living room, and this is I'm going to install in the bedroom. So it's important that you change the combination, because it's going to interfere with other ceiling fan. So it's important, we're going to change it. I'm going to put 4 up. This is going to be number 4 bedroom, and I'm going to make sure put the number 4 on the controller switch as well. Number 4 on this one, number 4 on this one. So this remote control is set for this fan. We're going to put the battery in, put the cover back in. We're going to place it on the wall. This is the balance kit. If you having issue with your fan, then you can use these. But if you install it properly, I don't think you're going to need these. In the future, if you need to use it, you can use it. Now we're going to open the wire. This is the cup for the top. This is the bottom cap. This is another cap, looks like a bell, that's going to cover the motor. Take out the pin, and we're going to remove this one. Once it's loose, you pull this one up and the pin comes out. So why I removed it, I'll show you why. Now we're going to get the wiring, put the wiring through this, and we're going to place this one on top like this. And we're going to loosen these 2 screws. Once the screws are loose, and you will see the hole in there, that's where we're going to put this pin. And this one has a thread. Keep rotating, and once it's going to be tightened and it's going to be aligned to the hole, then we're going to run the pin through the hole. So once the pin is halfway through, and if it's causing an issue with the wiring, just move it on and then push it. And this is the safety pin. We're going to place it in, and that's it. We're all done this part. And now this one drop down on top of this. It will sit right on top of this. And now it's very important. This will be facing to the ceiling. So you need to turn this cup this way so it goes to the ceiling. And this will goes right in here, and it will seal it, and so it's going to look nicer at the bottom. So we're going to drop this one first. Then we're going to drop the cup. You can cut the wiring short now, or you can cut it later, but I wanted to show you in the video. That's one of the reasons I'm not cutting it. So as you can see, that one drops in, and now we'll drop this one in. This is the reason why I removed it, so that we can place all these cups easily. And we'll drop it in. And this one has pin. We're going to tighten the screws. This is looking perfect. This is a long wire. We're going to cut it right here. Now I'm going to strip these wires. Once the wiring is stripped, and it's very easy and simple. Black goes to black, white goes to white, and blue goes to blue. First thing will be just rotate it, and we're going to put the cap in, making sure that it's nicely secure. Once all the wires are securely attached, so we're done with this part. It's nicely secure. Controller switch going to stay inside, and this side will be facing to the ceiling. So once we're going to install this, this will slide into like that. The next step will be putting it on to our socket. Now we're going to install the bracket, and we're going to put these screws in. Once it's nicely secured, as a tip, which I mentioned earlier, there is a cutout. You need to make sure that the ball has a cut that should go in there. This is the cutout, so I'm going to make sure that the ball drops in and that sits into the cut. Once it goes into the cut, it sits nicely. The controller switch is going to be the facing to the ceiling, and it's going to go inside. And now the controller switch has a 2-wire black and white. So now we're going to attach the wiring. After attaching these wires, now we're going to put these ground wires. We're going to make sure that all the ground wires are nicely tightened. All the wiring is nicely secured and tightened. And now we're going to place the LED. When you receive the fan from factory, they secure the LED with the bracket. We're going to move one screw and the other two we're going to lose it, and we're going to take out the LED. So the two screws are loose, and I took it out one screw from here, and this LED will come out. And the next step will be, this one has the three screws right here. We're going to remove one screw from here and the other two make it loose. And this is the LED holder which we're going to place it in. Once you place it, we're going to put the third screw and we're going to make sure that it's nicely secure. Tighten the other two. Now the LED bracket. As a connector, we're going to plug into that. And this one is the same procedure. There are two screws which we're going to place it in first, and then we're going to tighten the third one. Once it's nicely secured, that's it. After installing the LED, and now we're going to put the controller switch. So once we place the controller switch and all the lug nut, and we're going to put this cap on the top. This assembly has two screws. You loosen one screw and you take out the other screw. And once you place it into the hole, then you align it. Once it's aligned, then we need to place the screw in. You need a smaller screwdriver. So we're going to tighten this. Now we're going to place this cover. So it's going to seal at the bottom. This one is easy. You put it into the holes and turn it. And that's it. And now I'm going to take all the plastic from the blades, and I'm going to put the light cover. There is small dimples, 1, 2, and 3. There is cutouts. You place it on the dimple side. As it fits in, then you turn it like this, and it locks in. And now I'm going to start it, and let's see. We have turned the switch on, and let's see the LED. Wow, it's nice and bright. Start the fan. Perfect. Low, medium. Ooh, feels so good. And high. So that's how it's easy and simple to install the ceiling fan with LED. And the same way I'm going to install the other 3 ceiling fan in my other 3 bedrooms. So I hope this video will help you out and will motivate you how to install the ceiling fan with LED light. This is perfect. Thank you for watching my channel. And if you like this video, like always, like, share and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye. I really like this one. You will never lose the remote control. You place it in here. And that's how it's easy, and you can see the ceiling fan is right here, and you turn the light off, and you can turn it on from here, or you can leave it as is and just turn it off from here.